Hey guys, before you know what I'm saying, I start this video, I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, those dogs are fucking annoying. I had to come out here. This is the only place I can make videos because I don't want my parents knowing that I'm a YouTuber yet, because y'all know I have very explicit content on my channel. So it's kind of hard to make videos, you know what I'm saying, inside the house. That's why I haven't been uploading lately, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to give y'all some information about these relationships and how you can take part into a new relationship if you get into one. Because being in relationships are very fun. At times they're, you know what I'm saying, you click, you get emotions tied in. Sometimes you hold relationships even if you break up and get back together. There's a lot of things that go into relationships. And today I'm going to be here to tell you guys how to actually work out a relationship. I've been through one for the past 2.5 years. It's been the best time of my life, you know what I'm saying? It's also been the worst because there's a lot of things that go into relationships that a lot of people can't handle, and I feel like I'm one of those people that can work on it. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, it's just not the time for a lot of things in my life, and I'm a senior, dog. So, you know what I'm saying, I got that put aside. I'm not in a relationship at this time, so I'm very single. I'm very single, but I have a lot of details and advice that I can give you guys as far as, you know what I'm saying, stepping into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? One of these days, I will become a good YouTuber. I will be that YouTuber that posts daily like I promised you guys, and I still break that promise. But that's not the point. Let me go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the thing that gets me is when people don't actually know what they want inside of a relationship. I, as a person, know what I want for myself, but at the time, it's hard to choose, you know what I'm saying, what I actually want in a girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a teen, you know what I'm saying? I still like them fatties, them, you know what I'm saying, the booty, not fat individuals, guys. I'm talking about the booty itself. But that's not what it really is about. It's not about that at all. More fact, it's about, you know what I'm saying, how do you actually handle yourself in a relationship through all kinds of tasks? Because in life, you know what I'm saying, as far as having a relationship, you have to have a bond between you and that person. Me and my last girlfriend, I really loved that time because that was a time to where we could both be inside, you know what I'm saying, with each other. We spent a lot of time together, always going out with our friends. Yes, we didn't have a car, but we always made it work, you know what I'm saying? Even though we broke up, me and my ex, and it's okay if you break up with people because I've done that plenty of times. I'm telling you, if you know me in you know what I'm saying, you actually know me. You know that me and my girlfriend have broken up a lot of times, my ex-girlfriend. But that's fine because that happens in life, you know what I'm saying? I'm very fine with it. That's why I can speak about it, is because I know how relationships are and how you can handle yourself and be inside of one without feeling, you know, awkward or anything like that. So taking that in consideration, this is what I, you know what I'm saying, suggest to anybody, really. Look, when you're looking for a relationship and you're into one, or not into one, but you're looking for one, take time. Don't hop into a relationship. And people always tell you, you know what I'm saying, relationships can wait. You don't, relationships take time, people. They take time because you have to find, you know what I'm saying, what's right. Necessarily, like, you can be a real nigga. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can be a real nigga and have feelings for a female because, listen, bro, like, honestly, it's fine to be, you know what I'm saying, real about yourself. You have to be real about yourself. Like, there's no option, there's no other way around it. That's who you are. That's how you have to be around relationships. You know what I'm saying? So just take that in consideration of knowing yourself, being yourself while you're in a relationship. Because if you're not, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna give that person, because I've done it before myself. I've got flamed by females. You know what I'm saying? You just have to, you have to be yourself, because what happens is, if you aren't yourself, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Because like I said, I've been flamed plenty of times. You will portray yourself as somebody else in a relationship, and that's not who you really are. And then you guys get into a relationship. She thinks, or he thinks, that, you know what I'm saying, they got in a relationship with the person they've been talking to, but that's not really you. So whether or not that just confused the hell out of y'all or not, the main point, the main objective is that be yourself. Because if you're not, you know what I'm saying, they'll think of you as, oh, well, you wasn't real while we was talking on the talking level, so now that we're in a relationship, you changed up, and so therefore I don't want to be with you. And that's what tends to happen all the time. I do know that I'm not the best person, guys, because look at me, I'm filming on a phone, y'all. Like, I'm trying to make it on YouTube. Like, I do put work in, but then again, I am kind of lazy. I've started to get lazy because I've made so many videos, and I feel like my work should be presented more out there to the world, but I have to be patient. So, you know what I'm saying? just watch the video, you know what I'm saying? Just sit back, calm down, relax, right? Because I can't be the most entertaining person because I don't have everything I want, so I'm constantly grinding. I'm always on the next level to being great because unlike all these other YouTubers, I don't have it like that, bro. Like, I live in a nice little neighborhood and everything with my grandparents, not my mother, because that's a whole nother story. We don't live like kings and queens, bro. I don't have equipment. I don't have cameras. I don't have, you know what I'm saying, that support device to where I can just go on my computer. That's why I can't make reaction videos, people. Come on now, think. Why don't you think I do it? It's not because I'm lazy. It's because I don't have that type of stuff. So when I make these videos, I just want you guys to understand who I am and why I'm always, you know, 5 days late on the video. I have things in real life that I obtain to. This YouTube thing is part of my life, but it's not my whole life. So therefore, I'm always constantly moving around, not doing, you know what I'm saying, daily videos. So just understand that and, you know what I'm saying, appreciate what I do because I appreciate you guys for watching my videos every day, regardless of if you know it or not. I always drop a heart, I always drop a comment, all that stuff every day. So therefore, this video is being much longer added than, you know what I'm saying, what I wanted it to be already, but you got it already. So the first things first, you got to be yourself. Everybody always says that, but you see why I gave you a valid example of why you need to be and why you should. But after that, being yourself, and then what I personally think is like the biggest pet peeve for a female or a dude is time, guys. Like, time management between each other is a big deal. Like with me, like I said, I am well, actually, I didn't say in this video. I said in my last video, or it's going to be the video ahead of this or not, but the video I made about, you know, my army moves, and not my army moves, but going into the military. You have to have time management between one of you, you know what I'm saying? I play the game constantly, all day, every day. NBA 2K18 is the thing I play every single day. My girlfriend doesn't approve of that. She doesn't like it because it takes time away from us. So as a guy, gaming can be a big deal. Making YouTube videos could be a big deal for me sometimes because that takes time away. Even though it's like little time, it's still petty time to one another. Girls, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what girls do because I'm not a female. So therefore, I don't know. But like I said, time management is a big deal. So you have to find the little key span, the little time in between to actually spend time with each other. Because if you don't, that's when what are you doing? Why are you always doing this? What's the problem? Why is time always a problem? You feel me? That's what it tends to come down to because you're not showing that time limit. But address that in the very beginning when you're first in a relationship. Because if you don't, and I'm sorry for the noises if you hear them, if you don't, this is what's going to happen. If you don't share that time management and let them know ahead of time that this is what you do as a person, then therefore you will be, you know what I'm saying, questioned constantly. What are you doing? Why are you not ever giving me those FaceTime calls? Guys generally don't do all the texting and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that sometimes. But, you know what I'm saying, just as a person in period, you should always tell one another what you're always doing ahead of time as soon as you get in a relationship or before, while you guys are in the talking process, because it just makes everything a lot better. It makes it a lot better, you know what I'm saying? Love is a key thing. That's the third tip, number 3. First one I already covered, you know what I'm saying, being yourself. Secondly, I covered, you know, time management with one another. The third topic, I'm sorry about the noise because I know you guys can hear it, but the third topic is, you know, love. Make sure you love at the right time, because if you get into, and this ties into love, sex, I'm gonna be 3,000% with you guys right now. Do not have sex until you are ready as an individual yourself. Guys, be honest about yourself. Know what, you know, because that actually ties you in to a relationship, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Some of you can say, no, well, I'm that type to, you know what I'm saying, and leave. But, you know, that's not really is. Sometimes sex can, you know, change an individual's mind about, you know what I'm saying, being with the person or getting with the person. Sometimes this might be what you only want. And in my case, it was like kind of both, because like when we first started, you know what I'm saying, doing that, it was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying, that's what we do because, you know what I'm saying, it's cool, shit, let's fuck. But that's not what it really is, because it's emotional, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you love at the right time. And going into the other type of love, you know what I'm saying, other than sex, then, you know what I'm saying, finding yourself and finding that person's self too is key with loving. Don't just assume that you love somebody because, you know what I'm saying, you're in the moment. Because that's another thing. Being in the moment can get you in trouble, man. Just like being in the moment can get you in trouble with, you know what I'm saying, having sex. Being in the moment can, you know what I'm saying, really do something to a person's heart, girl or boy. So be sure that you're ready on both things, guys, honestly. But honestly, just use those 3 things. Know when to love. You know what I'm saying? Time management. Have good timing with your boyfriend or girlfriend, partner, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you guys, however you rock. Time management, loving, and, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the other one. Something stupid. But, you know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Just keep up with each other. Do what you do best. Oh, there's a car behind me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But anyways, I'm saying, it's like I said, it's hard trying to, you know what I'm saying, record being a YouTuber. It gets a little bit awkward sometimes, but I still do it for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I love all you. Keep up. I'm gonna keep up with you guys too. It's your boy Rated DG. We out of here, coach.